We're live. No countdown.
Oh shit. So we're just live to the world?
Yeah.
What's up, everybody? It's on fire tonight with Josh and Tressa. We are here today to rock the house.
Oh.
What's up, everybody? Josh and Tressa are back.
I've been drinking coffee.
Do you have a special kind of coffee?
No, you know what I like? I like the donut store blend. Yeah.
Wait, do you mean from Dunkin' Donuts?
I mean, that's what they're going for, but it's just a medium roast coffee.
Dude, why is it so fucking hard to find something that isn't dark roast? Like, why is it
Right?
like there are 100 dark roasts, and if you are lucky, one that's medium and none at all that are light?
Well, light's too light, usually. But dark is everywhere. Like, oh, we get it. You're real cool and like bitter coffee. Just give us medium.
There used to be a chain in Boston called the Coffee Connection that Starbucks bought because they originated the Frappuccino.
Okay. Mm-hmm.
And they had great coffee, but instead it became Starbucks like bitter this and bitter that, which is fine, whatever. I guess I've adjusted over the years, but like all I'm saying is I miss those lighter tones, that mellow gold.
Just get yourself to a Dunkin' Donuts. It's fine.
Yeah.
Or get a blonde roast at Starbucks, which don't go to Starbucks anyway because they do union busting. Who cares? Screw them.
Do they do union busting?
Oh, yeah. If you try and do a union, they'll fire you. They do lots of illegal crap.
Wait, I thought... Hold on a second. Yeah. I might be wildly misinformed.
Mm-hmm.
I had thought that like all employees, even if you work like 1 day a week, you get health care and you have like stock in the company.
I don't know. I just know that there's been a lot going on lately where they've been firing people for trying to do a union stuff or cutting their hours so much that they can't live off of their paycheck, stuff like that.
Sucks.
Yeah, corporate America.
Yeah. Well, fuck them. I'm for labor.
Yeah, I want to do
labor. I don't wish to do any labor.
No.
I'm just saying I'm like in favor of others and their labor.
Right, doing it.
Women in labor.
Make those babies and shoot them out, ladies.
No. I'm against all childbirth. I'm talking about Rosie the Riveter.
Oh, yeah. Make the ladies do all the work.
Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. Yeah.
Josh
Tressa and her aggressive pro-pregnancy stances.
Make more babies.
Dude, today I returned like the fucking triumphant king that I am.
Yeah.
After 4.5 years to the dentist.
Oh, how did it go?
Report card A+.
Okay. I didn't know if that was a 0 or...
Oh, no, this is the Vidal Sassoon.
All right. A+, after 4 years. Good for you, Josh.
They were like, you're lucky.
Don't do that again.
I was like, I'm sorry. Like I had an appointment on the books and I didn't schedule the global pandemic. Then you stopped taking my insurance. My shitty insurance.
Yeah, I didn't go to the dentist for like 5 years and had to get 2 teeth pulled. That sucked. So good for you, Josh. That's great.
It could have been worse.
You could have had 2 teeth pulled.
I'm very sorry that
I'm sorry,
happened.
3. 3?
3.
Was it 2 or 3? I don't remember. It was last year. And
so I'm very friendly with my dentist because even before I started going to him, so Catherine is like the type of person that will not go to a doctor or dentist unless literally you drag her kicking and screaming.
It sucks.
So like she hadn't been to the dentist in like 10 years or more. And I found just some guy in our neighborhood and he had an available appointment. So I walked her down there and I made her go. and then the two of them come back from in the dental area chatting, and
Mhm.
what I overhear him say is like, well, no dentist is ever going to get rich on your mouth. And I was like, that is the guy for me. Because
Yeah.
like, I don't fucking know if like my teeth are actually good or bad. And like, they claim that I need surgery or whatever. Like,
Yeah, they're all like mechanics. You can't trust them.
well, it's not that you can't trust them. It's that like, I have no way to know. So,
Right.
so if I overhear a conversation like that, I'm like, this guy has integrity. I love him. I sent like a dozen people to him before I even went to him myself. And then I told him when I first started going to him, I was like, hey, you're like, we've never met except like you're famous in my life and I recommend you to everyone. And
You're
so
so
we're,
weird.
and so we're very friendly. Am I weird?
That's weird.
What do you mean? Isn't that like the exact thing that you want to know about a
Yeah, but
dentist?
why like, it's weird though. Okay, first off, why did you drag her to the dentist if she has perfect teeth? Like, she obviously was not in pain. What?
She okay, so it's multiple fold thing. So she actually is very gifted
Oh, good for
with her
oh,
teeth genetically, but also she's also very cursed by her teeth genetically. So what she has is she's all of her wisdom teeth,
uh-huh.
and the roots are twisted in such a way
Mhm.
that every dentist she's ever seen has said like, listen, if we take them out, you will lose all feeling in your face. That's how bad it is.
Oh, I don't wanna do that.
So you have all these crowded teeth and you're just in pain
Oh.
24/7 all the time, your whole life.
Well, can't they remove other teeth? I mean,
That's an interesting idea. I don't think anyone's actually come at it from that. So like she has baby teeth that like are still in there and like adult teeth behind them that have never come in. Her mouth is insane.
like a
But
shark?
basically exactly that's what exactly right.
What the fuck?
But then also because
Mhm.
of genetics, she has like, even though like she hates dentists because like she's in dental pain and they can't do anything for her,
Yeah.
she still has like no cavities and never has. And like it like
Never has?
yeah,
Not one in her whole entire
isn't that insane?
yes. I that's what childhood is for, getting your
Right.
teeth drilled. That's it. That's the whole purpose.
I have a number of cavities, but all of them
Uh,
by the age of 7.
yeah, yeah, yeah.
I
Yeah.
stopped like after
I
that,
mean, I have more,
fine.
but I eat a lot of junk, so that's on me. That's wild.
Yeah.
She has maybe she's an alien hybrid.
It seems likely. I mean, there are a lot of telltale signs.
Or a werewolf.
Well, she is descending
I
from a
know.
wolf.
I
But what
know.
about the other side of the family? They're fucking weird, like Conehead weird.
What's the other side of the family?
You know, like the Coneheads?
Oh, you're saying that she is the product of coneheads and werewolves.
Yeah.
Oh, of course. How would I not know that?
She's a werewolf Conehead hybrid.
Yeah, obviously, Josh.
So, yeah, that's cool.
Hey, I heard that somebody told me that you ran a marathon recently. What was
Hey,
that about?
that was about twice as many miles as was a good idea.
No, I meant how long.
Um, so like yes, I did. Thank you for recognizing my amazing accomplishment. I
I just think it's stupid. Go ahead.
yeah, I so it's not my first one, and it was
Mhm.
definitely not my best. It was my worst time yet.
Oh,
Um,
you weren't ready for it, were you? You did not prepare at all, did you?
I did not. Well, I did prepare some, but not nearly enough. So like it was really hot this summer, so I didn't have like my base running because I was like, fuck it, it's too hot to run. And then I was like, oh shit, that marathon's coming. I better start training for real. It's like time to do it. And then I got COVID, and that like sidelined me for at least a month, if not longer. And like really, I had to like slowly ramp up from there. And then it was time to run the fucking thing. And so, ready or not, here I come. I'm gonna run through Philly and find my way to soft pretzels and
Cheesesteaks, uh,
tasty cakes and cheesesteaks.
ices. What are they called there? Ice water.
Yeah, they call it ice water,
Yeah.
which is like, is that granita?
I don't know what it is. I never been to Philly. I just regurgitating shit I heard on podcasts.
Oh, like, oh, Philly secrets.
Yeah, that's my favorite podcast. Yeah.
Their secrets are we have nicknames for food.
Yeah. And they're stupid and make no sense. Yeah.
What are some other good Philly podcasts that we all know and love that we constantly listen to?
Oh, there's so many, Josh. How am I supposed to list them all off? There's uh Philly my car up. There's hey, we're
Oh,
over here in
there's the
Philly.
Liberty Bell heads.
That's right. That's right. There's you can't I got nothing, Josh. I got nothing.
Um, yeah. Anyway, so yeah, so I ran
Uh-huh.
and I was like, I'm gonna just do my best and whatever, and like I'm gonna high five every single person on the street.
How many high fives did you give?
10,000.
That's a lot.
So fucking many. And like I'm the only one doing it. People are like, people actually come out and like cheer for marathons, which I always like. I wouldn't do that. Like I don't understand why people do that, but I appreciate it as a
Yeah,
runner.
sure.
And like in my very first marathon, I just decided randomly to high five a person. And then I was like, oh my God, that was the best thing I could have ever done. And so in this one, I was like, I'm just going to high five like nuts. And so people are really surprised to see a person running at them and they've got their hand up and they're like, oh, okay, yeah, me too. And some people are really excited. And
They didn't see you do it to the person right next to them or the
well,
person right next
sometimes
to them?
it's like, when you see like thousands of people running, you're not really focused on one.
Oh, I would be focused on you and your high fives for sure,
Of
Josh.
course you would. I'm practically glowing, so like it's hard not to be focused on me.
Yeah, it's true. Did you go like zigzag so you made sure to get everyone on the sidelines?
Not that much, but a little bit. So partially like that is like fucking up my like okay, so if you want to do your best time, right? Like you have to really think
You want to
about
go in a
like,
straight line?
well, yes, but also you conserve every minute amount of energy. And so putting your arm up even once, never mind throughout hours of running, is a total fucking waste of energy.
Yeah, it
And
seems like it.
and it's like you're jacking your heart rate that much more.
You're jacking what?
Yep. Yep.
All right.
And so I was fucking flying through until about mile 17, at which point, both physically and emotionally, I was like, why the fuck am I here at all?
It sounds terrible.
Oh my God. And I still have 9 more fucking miles.
Mile 17 is when you were like, this sucks. I'd be like, mile 3, why am I doing this? This is stupid and for no purpose. Nope.
Yeah.
Absolutely not.
Yeah. It's the world's most expensive and complicated shirt. It's like when you sign up for a race, like what you're paying for, apart from like, if they have to like close down roads, it's like you have to like pay for, contribute to that. Because like whatever, it's like an expensive thing to do. But really, you're getting a medallion and you're getting like some swag from the race, like a shirt.
Are you wearing that medallion right now?
No, God damn it.
What?
I don't even have it here with me right now.
You don't wear it every day?
I should be.
I know.
The Philly ones are actually awesome because they are little Liberty Bells that ring.
Oh, they actually ring?
Yes, they're
Come
pretty
on, Josh.
awesome.
And it's Christmas time. You should be wearing a bell
Oh,
that
wait,
rings
I
right
could
now.
change into the race shirt if you
That's
want to see the
okay.
race shirt.
No, I just
Here,
want
I'll
to see
do.
the bell.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Let me just take this one off.
Okay.
Huh, well, maybe later.
All right.
Um, yeah. So it basically was a real struggle. It was a struggle for the latter half. And when I crossed the finish line, like a whole bunch of people that just crossed at the same time as me, we looked at each other like this was a terrible idea.
No words needed because obviously, yeah, we regret that decision. Let's go get a cheesesteak.
I don't even like feel like running at all anymore.
What?
Yeah, I'm not good at swimming, but I want to become good at swimming.
You're not a strong swimmer?
Did you know Christopher Guest in high school was best buds with Chevy Chase?
I did not know that. Huh.
They grew up together in New York City.
Hmm. Did you know that they're working on a Spinal Tap sequel?
I did know that.
I
I
found that out.
I'm very excited for that. I'm very hopeful about that.
I'm not so hopeful, but I'll still watch it. The whatever they did a few years ago, I was like, nah, it's nah.
Wait, what did they do a few years ago?
I don't know. I feel like they did like a reunion, something or other. Like it might have just been an album with a special or something. I don't remember. It was a while ago. Like
Hey,
maybe the late 80s. I don't know.
did you see? This is probably in the late 90s, early 2000s. They played at a festival, and for Big Bottom, they got like the bass players of every band at the festival on stage to play the bass line of Big Bottom with them.
What?
Is awesome.
Was that at Lollapalooza?
It's something. I mean, it was some big. I mean, it's like
Woodstock 99 or whatever it was.
our generation finally got its own Woodstock. You got the Chill Peps and the
Uh-huh.
Limp Biscuits.
You know the Red Hot Chili Peppers had to be there. They're the voice of a generation.
Uh,
If that oh, never mind. That was gonna be bad. Never mind.
they're Chill Peps. They're just Chill Peps.
Yep, that's what they are. Chill peps.
Yeah, so Spinal Tap. That'll be
Mhm.
dope.
Yeah.
Do you ever see Bad News and More Bad News?
It sounds familiar. I feel like I have, but off the top of my head, I don't know.
It's like the guys from the Young Ones did Spinal Tap a year
Yeah.
before Spinal Tap came out. And it was a band, it was a British, it was basically like whatever the British new wave of heavy metal,
Yeah.
like, you know,
I
it,
remember that. I don't
it's
remember it, but I remember it.
it's not as good, but it was
Mm.
first.
Well, that means it's better.
I'm gonna say, just like you, very authoritatively, like grand pronouncements like that.
Oh, it's the best. You can be the pro and expert on anything if you say it correctly
Uh-huh.
or with enough vim.
That is a fact.
Yeah, thank you. That's what I keep telling people.
Dude, we've got some D&D in our future.
We do. And you know what?
What's up?
D&D regular dudes that play it all the time do not like how we play.
What is up their ass though?
They just want to play a game. They don't want to fuck around. And you know what? I just like to fuck around.
Yeah, like I mean, I guess you could just sit around a Monopoly board and not talk or
Seriously.
joke.
It's basically Monopoly if you don't have fun with it, and Monopoly is not fun,
I
and it
mean,
lasts forever.
right? And apparently Dungeons and Dragons also lasts forever. So why
Yes.
not fuck around?
Yes.
I don't get it. Why would you not?
Pants the villagers, pee on the mayor, do the fun stuff. Don't It's not all about swords and whatever the fuck.
Yeah,
What's
it's
it
like we
about?
came here to have adventures, but those adventures are silly, dumb bullshit.
And involve math. Let's
Yeah.
have fun instead.
Uh-huh.
Let let's have fun and maybe kill some people that don't deserve it. Fun.
Maybe save some people that don't deserve it.
Maybe whatever. Let's just make everybody confused and wishing they weren't there. That's fun.
Wait, like
I
wishing
don't
they
know.
weren't there.
This is weird and I'm confused. I wish I wasn't there. I mean, here. Like that. What
I
villagers say.
I think we like on that first game, I think we threw the dungeon master some real curveballs that he was not expecting.
Yeah, because we're assholes.
I don't think so. See, like, okay, I mean, I don't want to be an asshole. I feel like
No.
if we don't interact with him more,
Hmm.
then it just all falls on him to just tell us all a long story. Right?
Right. Yes. We're just having fun and he gets to play with us.
Yeah, exactly. Like otherwise, he's basically just grading papers.
Yes,
And he doesn't have to just grade papers, he can have fun too.
he can. We are inviting him to have fun with us in our make believe game we're playing.
Yeah. Make believe game.
Come on, that's all it is. It's just playing make believe. Let's not make this all pretty and fancy. It's just make believe.
I'm gonna get into deep in the cosplay world.
I can't wait to see that. Do you have your costume half made already?
Oh,
Please
I've got
just say yes.
so many of them. So many
Oh,
of
so
them.
many. Oh my
Yes.
god. What
Yes.
was the first one you finished?
Um Sexy mage.
Oh, I thought you said sexy maid. Little French maid outfit.
Oh, the mage is also a maid.
Of course, of course.
The mage has a day job. A sexy day job. Hey, I got a serious question for you.
Oh no.
It's a serious question.
Uh-huh.
It's about terminology.
Okay. Pertaining to
Sex worker.
why? Okay, go ahead.
Are you familiar with the turn of phrase, a whore's bath,
Uh-huh.
to wash out in the shower? I mean, in the sink.
Yeah.
Should you call that like a sex
Probably
worker
not.
spa?
Probably not.
What should we call that?
Just pits and bits. I don't know.
Okay.
It doesn't feel great saying whore's bath.
No, I know it feels terrible.
Uh-huh. But sex worker, what are you talking about? That doesn't no.
A sex worker spa.
It doesn't make it better.
Okay. Well, look.
Hey.
I'm here to workshop this thing into a good place.
Okay, you want a workshop? I think I just answered your question. Pits and bits. That's it.
That's it?
Yeah, that's all what else do you need?
Well, it doesn't have a lot of pizzazz.
What? It has the most pizzazz. Are you kidding me?
Pits and bits.
Yeah, you got bits and you got pits. What's not pizzazzy about that? Josh, do I need to add bath to it to make it more pizzazzy?
I don't think that makes it more pizzazzy.
Well, then I'm just gonna leave it as it is because I'm right.
All right, well, we could table this for now, but I consider it an open project. Wait, did your mic just go away? Oh no.
I just muted myself for a second because I was typing.
Oh.
I have the loudest keyboard.
Oh, okay. Were you trading stock?
Yes, I was getting my bulls and bears taken care of. I don't know what that means.
Yeah. Frozen concentrated orange juice.
That's right.
Hey, it's that time of year. Fuck, I'm gonna watch that movie again.
Okay. Best boobs in the movies. That's what I remember. Wow, that dress is crazy. All right.
Come on, you got Billy Ray Valentine.
Yeah.
You've got Winthorpe.
Yeah, you do.
You've got the Duke brothers.
You got bathroom confessions. You got a gorilla suit.
Oh my God, you got Al Franken.
Al Franken.
Senator Al Franken. Former Senator Al Franken.
Correct. Yes. And Jamie Lee Curtis with
Jamie Lee
the
Curtis, the
best
great
boobs in the business. Look at that
Oscar
dress. What
winner.
is happening?
Oscar winner, Jamie
Oh,
Lee Curtis.
what did she win an Oscar for?
Everything, all the time,
Oh,
constantly, over and over again,
wow.
with Michelle Yeoh
Oh, it's a movie.
and
Okay.
Data.
Oh, I didn't know he was in that. Brent Spiner?
I'm sorry, Short Round.
Oh. Oh, that Data. Okay. You know what? You're gonna say Data. I've only got one Data in my head, you dum dum.
Why hasn't there been a team up of Data and Data?
That's a great question. Maybe we need to make that happen.
Maybe we do need to make that happen.
Make a call. How hard can it be?
I might be able to make a call.
I can make a lot of calls and nothing's gonna happen, but Josh, make some calls. But like relevant ones.
Can you also make a relevant call?
No. I have no relevant people I could call for that.
I might be able to make a call.
That's all I'm asking.
Okay. All right. I'll see what I can do. No promises.
Right. Get your secretary on that.
You mean my horse? Secretariat?
Yes, that is exactly what I meant.
Hey, when you go to the doctor...
Nope.
No? You never go to the doctor?
No, I do like once a year. What's your question? Sorry.
I like to project a certain kind of way, and so I dress up a little bit.
Yes.
You too?
You have to dress. Okay. Speaking as a woman.
Uh-huh.
Which I am.
Thank you.
You're welcome. For being a woman.
Speaking as a speaker, which I am at this moment.
There's been not a great history with doctors believing women and pain. So you have to like dress the part. You have to look put together enough so you don't look crazy, but not enough to where it looks like you're lying. So you have to find a balance of like not a lot of makeup, but something, you know, not just your pajamas, but not dressed to go to work, you know, that sort of thing.
I have terrible news for you.
Oh no! Did my doctor find out my plan?
No. It's been my experience that if a man goes with you, you will get better service.
Is that what you do? You bring a man with you?
If you're a woman, yeah.
That's not what I was asking. Yeah, no, for sure. But I don't. That's not my jam. I like to do.
I understand that. Why would you want like that? It sucks. It sucks. And this is just true for it's. I have observed this across the board. Male doctors, female doctors, old and young.
Yep.
If I go with my mom or my wife and I repeat their question, I get more attention than they do.
Huh.
Yeah.
Not at all surprising.
All I have to do is sit there and listen and occasionally shine a light on whatever it is they're trying to find out.
You bring a flashlight with you?
I mean, metaphorically.
Oh.
But maybe
I
I
don't
should bring a
understand
flashlight. Or like light sticks, because like we could have a rave.
Yes, that's fun.
Yeah. It's Long Island in the 90s.
Yeah.
Let's go to Jones Beach.
Or a cornfield in the 90s.
Yeah. It's a
Yeah.
warehouse in the 90s.
It's a barn in the 90s.
It's an
Yeah.
it's a it's a Halloween party in the 80s.
Whenever that happened.
Are light sticks still a
Mhm.
thing, like for people to dance with?
Oh, I don't know. How would I know that, Josh?
You are always going to the raves.
I am, but I usually go blindfolded because it's more
Uh-huh.
fun. I don't have to look at anyone that way.
So when I go to the doctors, I will project cool, effortless, unexpressed wealth.
Oh,
That's what I like to say.
unexpressed.
Yeah,
Quiet luxury.
just not like, hey, I don't need to
Hmm.
impress anybody
Mm-hmm.
because I got it like that. That's what I'm projecting.
Yeah. I mean, you project that all the time.
Just constantly.
Yeah, it's just it radiates from you.
People are like, this guy is luxury.
Luxury.
He's premium.
That's right. That's right. And they hear luxury in a British accent in their heads.
They see a Learjet taking off.
Uh-huh.
They hear the clink of champagne glasses.
Obviously, yes.
The procession into Windsor Palace.
Done. As all rich people have, yes.
A bloody colonial history.
Boy, that guy's a real asshole. He must be rich.
Sugarcane plantations in the West Indies.
Ugh.
Hey, what do you think the fucking British Empire was built on?
Yeah, murder,
Opium,
slavery,
silver,
stolen
tea,
everything.
silk.
Everything bad that they stole. Yeah.
So anyway, yeah, that's what people see when they see me.
Get fucked, England.
It's Josh and Tressa's regular takedown of England.
They are gross. That's all I'm saying.
Uh-huh.
Gross.
You just go there and it's like, oh man, their faces are all like folk horror movies, but they're just like regular people going to work and whatever.
How do you look like that? It's weird.
Are you cousins with the Wicker Man?
And also wife and husband?
Are you the entire cast of Straw Dogs?
You can come after the South and their incestual ways, but let's just be real here. You guys started it. That's all I'm saying.
Are you saying the British come after the South?
I don't know. Probably. I don't know.
I
I'm
think
just
they
saying.
literally view everything outside of Britain as the colonies to this day.
Okay. I'm unfamiliar. I won't go there. It's disgusting.
Did you know that a very common holiday celebrated around the world on different dates is freedom from the British?
An Independence Day?
An Independence Day from the British?
Yeah. Specifically from the British. No, I hadn't thought about it before, but as you were saying that, I was like, yeah, probably Independence Day, obviously.
Uh-huh.
Everyone's celebrating getting away from those assholes. They're gross. Oh, and also they murder people. So whatever.
But
guys. Huh?
But
Yeah.
David Bowie.
Gross.
Yeah. Interesting. Wow, you're a real like you're taking them all down.
Every last one. I'm just saying.
Fair.
Uh-huh.
It's fair.
Thank you.
Wait, but no. Get fucked, England.
We should make shirts in like 80s Gary Coleman font. Get fucked, England. What is that font called? You know what I'm talking about when I said Gary Coleman font. Right?
I have an image in my mind. I don't know if it's what you're picturing, but I've got
It is.
it's I'm basically picturing sort of like soft, round, puffy,
Mm.
like not exactly Caldor, but like kind of Caldor vibe.
Sure, I don't know.
Is
I
that a
don't even know.
story you know? Did you
No.
have Caldor in your region?
I don't. I've
Okay,
never
that
heard it.
might have been, maybe that was a Boston area thing. They had
Maybe.
a brown rainbow as their logo.
That's disgusting.
Yep,
Brown
a
rainbow.
brown bow.
You can't just say an arch.
But it was like multiple brown tones.
What?
I don't know if it started in
Why?
the 70s, but like it existed. It's like such a 70s looking thing.
That's gross.
Yeah. It's kind of like a regional Kmart, I guess, if it was regional.
Let's just say it is, because I never heard of it.
Okay.
Cool. That was a fun game that we just made up.
Yeah. The Gary Coleman font. What does it make you think of? It takes me places.
The 80s.
Meanwhile, the Todd Bridges font, very
Oh,
different.
what's that? What would that be? No, you know what? If it's going to be offensive, I don't want to know.
Why would it be offensive?
I don't know. I don't know. I don't know where your brain is going.
I don't know either. I'm just saying, like, if Gary Coleman's got a font,
He's
maybe Todd
Zelda
Bridges has a
Brother?
different font.
Okay.
He was in celebrity boxing with Vanilla Ice.
Good for him. I
I
don't
think he
know how to
knocked him out
respond to
really
that.
fast. I think. I don't know.
That sounds right. I was just getting a little Cool J confused with never mind. For lyric references. Anyway.
LL Cool J. Can we talk
Ladies
about
love.
LL Cool J?
Can we?
Ladies do love.
Uh-huh. They do. It's in his
They do.
name.
Yeah. It's a fact. It is a fact.
You can't name yourself that unless it's a fact. Everybody knows that. Do you disagree?
I literally just said it's a fact.
Oh, well, you were looking pensively to the side as if you were trying to disagree with me in your head. And that would be ridiculous, Josh. So what do you want to tell me about Ladies Love?
Cool James.
Yeah.
Oh, what are you doing? Are you tuning
You were
in
like
Tokyo?
you were like this, and I thought you were
Tressa,
going.
what? Why? Every time. Every time.
I can't get this stranger to come in. What do you want me to do? So, Ladies Love, yes, you were saying.
No, that's awesome.
Oh, that's it. That's all you wanted to say.
Pretty much.
Oh, okay. See, okay, here's what I have a confusion about with Ladies Love is
Uh-huh.
that I grew up thinking that he was like a middle of the road commercial, not very cool rapper up until I don't know when. And then I was like, oh, yeah, he seems, I mean, I don't know anything about anything, but yeah, he seems legit. And I got schooled that that is very much not the truth. He is very legit and always has been. What's your take on that take, Josh?
Well, I think I first became aware of him on like, so like I didn't have MTV, but like I would tune into whatever shows I could find that would like play videos that were either network or like UHF or whatever. And
Friday Night Videos.
yeah, do you remember like the song for I'm Bad, the video for I'm Bad?
Yeah.
That's like the first one I remember, like,
Really?
yeah,
Listen, quick aside.
yeah.
I was not allowed to listen to secular music
That's
for
right. That's
years.
right.
But every once in a while, I'd creep into some, like if I was dragged to somebody's house to visit with my mom or whatever, they'd sit me in front of MTV to just like shut me up. And boy, oh boy, 1984 was a great year for videos. And
100%. Totally.
I'm sorry, continue.
Money for nothing.
Ugh, I'm so all right. Go ahead.
You
That was when it's like, I don't get this. This is not for me.
didn't like that?
Mm-mm.
Oh my God. I don't know why we're watching like blocky robotic animation of like, I mean, I do know, but, and it's amazing, but like that dude's voice, is it Mark Knopfler? Is that the guy who's the singer
I don't know.
from Dire Straits?
Dire Straits was not for me.
Oh my God, I could not get enough.
I did not get it.
I think that was the first clear cassette I owned, because
Oh,
before
man.
that they were like beige.
Yeah. The clear ones are so cool.
It was like, oh my God, you can see the tape.
It's like the future now.
People have no idea what we're talking about.
No one's watching. It's fine.
Yeah. Of course, of course, of course. Our numbers are a 0. Yeah.
You were saying Bad was the first video you saw.
Of his, I think.
Oh, okay. I'm
Uh,
not familiar with that. I don't
oh,
think.
I'm bad. I'll crush you like a jelly bean. I'm bad.
A jelly bean?
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
Those are easy to crush
Uh-huh.
if they're fresh. I mean, if it's been sitting out for a few weeks, it's going to be hard to crush. So, but get it right off the line. You could just.
Oh, and I Can't Live Without My Radio. Maybe that was the first one. It was one of those two. I Can't Live Without My Radio.
What years are these songs?
I don't know, 80 something. It was in the 80s.
Ah, the 80s.
Ladies love the cool 80s.
We did.
So, but wait, you thought that he was like a middle of the road commercial rapper? I
Yeah,
feel
it
like,
seemed like he was manufactured by a record company. To me, completely uneducated on anything, that's how I perceived him in the 80s.
I mean, I think that he was making beats and writing rhymes, and probably to a degree, like anyone that like was in a record company position to like put something out, they
Uh-huh.
probably do manufacture every person you've ever heard of.
Oh, yeah, sure, to an extent,
Yeah.
but not. Never mind. I couldn't think of a good example because I do not know popular music right now.
Taylor Swift and Beyonce, dude.
Oh, there you go.
It's
Two
just
great
just the
examples.
two of them.
Yep, that's all that exists right now.
They're like most of the economy right now.
Yeah, they're fueling this country to what it is right now, a great, great country.
Do you know how important BTS is to South Korea?
Oh, I can only imagine.
Like they're literally so important to the economy that like all of them got forced deferrals from the army or whatever. Like it's you have to go into the army there between a
Uh-huh.
certain age and a certain age, but like they were not allowed even though they wanted to, because like they make so much money for the country. And they're so
That's
important to the economy.
that's wild.
Yeah, yeah.
That's kind of like us.
You and
You and
I,
me. Uh-huh.
yeah,
On fire tonight.
on fire tonight. Just
I
head
love it.
on over to onfiretonight.com, try and find if there is or is not a merch store, and buy yourself a piece of luggage that's labeled sponge.
Oh, I forgot about the sponge.
Uh-huh. We've got t-shirts, one in which I am apologizing
Uh-huh.
to someone named Firuza.
That's correct.
You could declare yourself a Tressa maniac.
Hey, what's yours again?
The
Josh
Josh
Heads.
heads.
Oh, it's been a minute. God
Josh
damn.
heads love everything. They're just lovers of life. They're
Uh-huh.
go-getters.
Uh-huh. There are lots of ladies who love.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Ladies love Josh heads.
that's right. That's why you need to get your t-shirt now, ladies. I mean, or whoever. I don't.
Oh my God. We need a new t-shirt. Ladies love Josh heads. Ladies love cool Josh heads. Is it cool Josh heads or just Josh heads?
I think you need the cool in there.
LL Josh H.
I don't like the way that sounds. I
Hmm.
don't like that H.
It
It
doesn't
feels weird.
roll. It just doesn't
Mm-mm.
roll.
Mm-mm. You need a roll.
You gotta roll.
Yes.
You know, Ladies Love is on that Less Than Zero soundtrack.
Oh yeah. What's he do on that?
Going back to Cali.
Oh, of course. Of
Come
course he is.
on.
Listen.
Come
When
on.
was the last time I listened to that GD soundtrack?
I bet within the past 2 years.
I bet not.
Really? I bet you
What?
listen to something on there.
I mean, probably, but not the whole soundtrack.
Maybe not.
And look at the liner notes, but it's really small because it's a cassette.
Right?
Uh-huh.
My old person eyes. How am I supposed to see that shit?
They didn't make that for me at
They
this
said,
age.
get fucked, old people eyes.
If I had a nickel every time I read that, it wouldn't be very much because I didn't have my glasses.
Yeah.
Hey.
Yeah, big time. What do you got going on?
Oh, not much. Hey, Josh, did you know that I also do a paranormal podcast?
Oh yeah? Let's hear
Yeah.
about that.
Oh, it's a podcast that we talk about paranormal stuff.
Tell me more.
No, that's it.
Just go on. Go on.
Oh, we interview people about junk and that's it.
That sounds involved.
It it all is, Josh. Life is all about involvement.
Uh-huh.
Mhm.
What do you
That's it.
mean?
Oh, you listen and then you ask relevant questions and then they tell you relevant answers.
That's cool.
Yeah, it's pretty neat.
So have you learned some cool things?
You know what? Learned a lot about Christmas this year.
Christmas?
Yes.
That's one of my very favorite all-time December-based holidays.
Why is that?
It's just one of the many of my favorite December-based holidays.
What are the other ones?
Kwanzaa,
Uh-huh.
Hanukkah.
Mhm. My birthday?
Oh, wait, when's your birthday?
It's the solstice.
Do you have anything amazing planned? Are you going to be like lying under the northern lights in Finland or wherever, like your people demand of you?
Yes, of course I am, Josh. Jesus Christ. That's what I do every year. So, of course, I'm doing it again this year. Yeah. just this week I found out that there was so much Nordic myth involved in Christmas traditions. I had no idea that he had
Yeah.
anything. No
Isn't
idea.
isn't Santa Thor
No.
or Odin or whatever?
Maybe interpreted to Odin, but I just thought it was all pagan stuff. I didn't know it was Norse mythology as well.
I mean, I think when Christians are talking about pagans, they're just talking about everyone else. So this
Everyone that's not a Christian.
so that includes Norse stuff, that includes whatever.
Yep, Greek mythology.
Pagans.
Uh-huh. Jewish people.
Pagans.
Yep. Those other guys.
Pagans.
Yeah. Uh-huh. Uh, mm, Islam. Uh,
Pagans.
yep. And what's the last one? Oh, every Native American religion.
Pagans.
Yep.
Satanists.
Oh, yep. That's what I meant.
But yeah.
Yep. So that's a fun journey I've been on.
Uh-huh. So wait, okay. Talk to me about Norse, like the hidden Norse Christmas secrets.
Oh, dude, I didn't listen that hard.
Okay.
Lots of fairy stuff. That's not really Norse. Lots of
But I think it is a little bit, isn't it? Like, don't they have like Iceland? They're all about the hidden folk.
I was gonna say gnomes, but I don't know if that's right. I don't know much about the folklore stuff side of things because in my head it's all fake. It's all just stupid stories. But I mean, that could be true of anything.
I mean, Wicker Man is literally walking around central London right now carrying a briefcase going to his like brokerage job.
And it's full of bees. Like what's the cat? Oh,
I saw a girl today wearing a
yeah,
t-shirt for the movie Basket Case.
nice.
Yeah, right?
Yeah. There's this local artist that who's an amazing artist, and every year he makes multiple costumes for his son and they go to like Comic Cons and stuff, and he dressed him like Basket Case one year. Like he
Whoa.
I think he had him carrying this what was probably too heavy of a basket with a little creature hanging out of it, and he was just like carrying it around every adorable
That
every
sounds
year.
pretty awesome.
Yeah. He's great. Yule Cat, thank you, Jenny, in the chat. Yule Cat, thank you. You know about Yule Cat?
I don't.
Well, let me tell you. If you're not wearing your brand new clothes this year, Yule Cat will kill you.
Go on.
Yeah, that's it. He goes around and he's like, "Hey, you guys wearing your new Christmas outfits? No? Well, you're gonna die."
So
Might eat
he's
you,
like,
I don't know.
so you thought Joan Rivers was a meanie on the red carpet.
Well, listen up. There's a new bitch in town.
Right? What the fuck? Yule Cat, settle the fuck down.
Right? Maybe I don't like my new sweater.
Yeah.
Maybe
Can I just
it's
wear something comfortable that I like?
you. Maybe it's the wrong size and I feel weird in it. Just chill out. Yule Cat.
So is Yule Cat Norse?
Hmm. No, yes,
Does Yule Cat look like a regular house cat?
but it's huge.
Oh, nice.
Maybe 20 feet tall?
What? Come on.
I could be making that up. I don't know
I feel
anymore.
like you'd see Yule Cat coming, and if you're not wearing the
Right.
right clothes, you could like book it. Yeah.
Yeah, not a problem. It's a huge cat. And it's snowing probably, so you could hear the crunching.
Right?
And you guys just don't be stupid. Wear your new clothes. Then you won't get killed. Or at least listen. I don't know. It just, you know what? Olden times people are stupid. That's all I'm saying. Oh, I'm sorry. Am I boring you?
Are you saying that no one believes in Yule Cat nowadays?
I don't know, probably some stupid English people, but they're stupid. I don't know.
I'm only just finding out about Yule Cat now, but he means more to me than any of the Christmas traditions I've ever known up until this time.
Boy, do I have a couple books for you, Josh, that you're
Go
gonna
on.
love.
What do you got?
There's The Frightmare Before Christmas. Is that it? The Fright Before Christmas by Jeff. And he, there's a lot of talk about Krampus. Everyone knows about Krampus now.
Uh
You
huh.
got the internet. You
Love it.
got love the internet. How great is the internet?
Yeah, the internet. It's tubes.
Yeah,
You
and
got to tie
wires.
them, unless you're Tressa, who believes that they should never be tied.
That. Uh,
You're
but you
like,
got
more babies, more internet babies. Have babies on the internet.
shoot them out. There's I can't. They all have goofy names that I can't remember now. Binkum Sneak. You know what? Can we talk about something else?
So wait, you're saying
Mm-hmm.
that Yule Cat's real name is Binkle Sneak?
No, I just
Yeah.
tried to put a word together with sounds and it did not work out.
So what you're claiming is
No! I'm not claiming that. I put no claim towards that.
so wait, does the Yule Cat have anything to do with Krampus?
I think he comes. I think he comes the day after Christmas, Boxing Day, famously.
Uh-huh.
But
Because cats love to just get into boxes.
yeah,
Right?
you listen. Okay, I haven't even looked this up, but I keep asking people what it is. I could just look it up, but I haven't. I thought it was like, hey, we've gotten all these gifts. Now we give our boxes and gifts we don't want to our servants because we're
That's one possible
English.
theory. I did some research on this a few years ago.
Uh-huh.
No one's positive of where it comes from, but that's one theory.
Rich people, the worst.
Maybe. I mean,
Uh,
who like we're just guessing here. Like,
no, I'm right. It's fine.
okay.
Uh, what was I saying? Oh yeah, and then Krampusnacht
Uh-huh.
is
It's der Nicht before der Krampus.
yes. It is the day before St. Nicholas Day, which is like the first week of December, I believe. I could be so wrong about this and just going off of wrong memories. I don't know. But he's going to kill you if you're bad. So you want to avoid being bad if you are a child.
Do you
And then
know
there's a
about
bunch. Yes.
do you know about Holland's most beloved controversial figure, Zwarte Piet?
Oh, yeah. Oh, you haven't talked about him because no, thank you.
Just like millions of people in the Netherlands for generations have been putting on blackface and medieval clothes and being like the beloved character, Zwarte Piet.
Yes, our beloved slave for Santa. Isn't it fun that we do this every year? It's
Yeah.
totally fine and cool, right?
It's only like literally 2 years ago that they were like, is this not okay?
Yeah. Yeah. Because before it was just tradition. We just have fun traditions here. It's Europe.
Yeah, I mean the sort of the baked in, unacknowledged
Whiteness.
baseline racism, you know, uh Europeans, man. Get fucked, Europe.
Yeah, Europe, specifically the white ones. You guys can go get fucked. Hey, we got a new shirt.
Which are the okay ones?
Which white Europeans or just
No,
Europeans?
just what are the countries in Europe that we can list the cool ones and the not cool ones?
None. No cool ones.
Get fucked, all of Europe. I'd like to just speak to all of our European fan right now. Thank you, Charles.
You're one of the good ones.
We don't mean you.
No. Wink. I'm really good at that. Uh, so there's so many other Christmas, not even going to say where they come from, but monsters and traditions where if you just don't have a clean house, you will get murdered. We're going to come to your house, and if your house is
Really?
not clean, we're going to murder you. And not only murder you, but eviscerate you, pull out your intestines and stuff. Europe would be crazy. That's what I'm saying.
So those are all Christmas-based traditions. They're not like general traditions that
I mean,
like this murder could
hold
happen
on.
at any time, so better keep your house clean.
Yeah, no, it's just baseline Christmas. But I mean, if you really want to scare your
Which I
dumbass
do.
wife, you say it's all year round. You're golden. Honey, you got to do the dishes. Otherwise, Madam Spooky Tits is going to come and murder you.
Madam Spooky Tits.
Yeah. Mhm.
I
You don't
think
know
that's
about
my
Madam
favorite
Spooky
Christmas tradition. I've been subscribing to her OnlyFans for years now.
It's so good. Man, she's like a real makeup artist, like special effects, like whoa. I mean, well, she started off with the hypno wheels, and I was like, that's great. But
Uh-huh.
she has been up in her game ever since. A new theme every week.
We should we should definitely have something that is Madam Spooky Tits.
In what sense?
I don't know. I don't know that, but it's a great name for something.
Thank you. Maybe we need to start an OnlyFans. It's just Madam Spooky Tits.
Yeah.
Yeah. Hire someone to do it. I'm not gonna do it.
Well, I don't think that people are going to tune in for me on Madam Spooky Tits.
Well, my spooky tits are already spooky. I don't need makeup, so
uh, you know what?
What?
We're going to put out a very mysterious line of t-shirts that allude to what
Uh-huh.
Madam Spooky Tits may be about.
Clean your house, bitch.
Cobwebs, you
Like
know.
instead of an elbow cobweb, it's like full boob cobweb.
I don't know. I don't know. Maybe
Huh, that's just an idea.
the spooky and the tits might be separate ideas.
I don't think so.
Madam
Not from what I've
Spooky,
seen.
Madam Spooky and tits could all be three independent concepts.
Yeah, but
Oh, and also a butt.
yes, terror butt. That'll be the name of the channel. Terror butt.
Terror
And
butt?
terror butt.
Oh, like terabyte?
Like that's terrifying.
Wait, how about we have Hellraiser Cenobites, but they're
Uh-huh.
Cenobuts, and they work at Cinnabon.
Now we have to have a bakery. That is
No one can
cinnamon.
resist cinnamon buns.
They're delicious.
And if you had a silly horror themed cinnamon bun bakery, who wouldn't want to go there all the time?
I can't name one person. I think we just made our first billion. Cheers.
Cheers! Cheers!
Just okay. What else is going on, Josh?
It's almost the end of Hanukkah.
Oh.
Yeah. Sneaks up on me every year.
Did your ancestors ever stop knocking down your tree?
So Josh adds Tressa Maniacs. I'm just gonna catch you up. I got a Christmas tree for some reason
Like
that
the light
my
bulb.
dead ancestors definitely do not approve of and have continually knocked down over and over again in Judaic disdain.
Uh-huh.
And you know what? I get it. They're right.
Yeah.
They
Yeah.
did not live, suffer, and die all in the Pale of Settlement for me to have a fucking Christmas tree. I'm
Thank you.
sorry. I'm sorry. I'm sorry up there or down there. I'm sorry wherever.
You should probably tell the ancestors behind you because that room you're in is cavernous.
They can't hear me from over
Oh,
here.
okay.
And someone's going to be tickling the ivories. I'm going to stretch out in a gown on top of the thing.
Oh, no, you're gonna have to close it then.
Or I'll get inside it
Oh,
like a fun surprise.
that is a fun surprise. Hey, I'm just gonna play this piano real quick. Whoa, Josh! What?
There's a Josh in the box.
It's a piano, not a box.
Oh.
That couch is long.
Yeah, but is it long enough?
No, probably not. I mean, if there were two other ones, you could have a nice conversation. But oh, is there one behind you?
You know, there happen to
Not as
be
long.
a whole bunch of seating options.
That's
There's a
great.
nice fireplace.
Uh-huh. It looks like, oh, that's a TV. Okay.
There's a media hutch.
Uh-huh. It sure is. Why aren't there any chairs facing the media hutch? It seems like you're gonna have to crane your head to watch that TV.
This is more a room for conviviality,
I don't
not
know what that means.
it's not the screening room which we have down the hall and in the other wing.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah.
That's just for like ambiance.
Yeah,
When you want to
like
have like Fast and Furious on in the background, when you have like a cocktail party or whatever.
Fast and Furious with a stock ticker.
Of course. Of course. Of course.
I also have, of course, the paper tape stock ticker going
Oh,
all the time.
obviously. It's like world's best crepe paper.
It's just Hudsucker Proxy
Uh-huh.
24/7
Yeah.
here in my palatial home.
Like I haven't been there 50 times. I
I
know.
know.
Come on. I get it. You're telling the audience. I get it.
Yeah, the ancestors don't seem to have had any problems with the menorah, however, so that has not fallen over a single time.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Anything else? Oh, so you're at the new house, right? Are you now?
Oh, this is one of my many places,
Right,
as
right,
you can
right, right.
see.
Right. The one I've been to at least 50 times. But the
One
other
of my
place,
holdings.
right, of course. Uh, is it haunted?
I
Any
mean,
of them?
the house I grew up in is haunted.
Oh, oh, really?
Yeah.
Why don't you tell me about that?
We don't have enough hours in the day. Like, we legit do not. Like, it was so haunted, and there were so many things throughout, like, my entire childhood.
Well, when I say tell me about that, I don't mean every single thing. You could tell me one thing.
Noises, things that move.
Do you see them move? Or
No,
is just different
they
places?
move. Like, I leave the room and come back to the room, and no
Mm-hmm.
one else is around or has been around,
Uh-huh.
but like things have been moved.
You couldn't have just been a stupid kid.
Here's the thing, right? Like,
Mhm.
I don't believe in ghosts. I don't
I
believe in
know.
anything,
I know.
but I definitely grew up in a haunted
Especially not
house.
yourself. Hey.
Right? I'm like a real ham and egger. I don't see myself making it. I don't see myself doing well. Frankly,
Josh,
I
you can't
probably
think like that.
had the best days already behind me, way behind me,
Josh,
way
no.
behind me.
No. You're the best
So
guy. Oh, yeah.
I think that there's like a longstanding tradition of like kids in not great home situations being
Uh-huh.
super duper sensitive and thinking that they are picking up on ghosts and aliens and all sorts of paranormal stuff. And part of that is they have a hyper vigilance. So they're super duper aware of every tiny creaking floorboard, and then also
Uh,
maybe they have to disassociate from their real life
mm.
because their real life is a fucking bummer.
Are you confessing right now, or is this a theory?
It's a theory.
Okay.
I mean, like, look, I
Mm,
had a lot of very strange things happen
mm,
that seem completely paranormal. I told them to everyone that I could at the time.
uh-huh.
And then one day, all of them stopped happening to me, and I just moved on with my life.
W- What ages did you experience most of this stuff?
From 0 to about 14.
Okay. But you know what I always say, kids are fucking stupid.
Yeah,
So
for
it's
sure.
like that's one of the problems I have with the Mandela theory. Most of those things are adults being like, well, when I was a kid, it was this. Guess what? You were a stupid ass kid. That's it. That's all I'm saying.
Almost everything I experienced, I was the only one that experienced it. But a few things, I was not alone. And we all experienced it. And
No, I fully believe that your house was haunted, and I have heard at least one of those stories that I remember, but I also remember everything wrong. But also,
wait, I want to hear your version. And
no.
I won't correct it. I will not correct it. I want to hear you tell whatever you think I told you.
Oh, cool. This again. Tressa, what the fuck were you thinking? The one I remember is you were having a sleepover at your house with a friend and you guys saw like a shadow person or something. I don't remember the details. Maybe you heard something, but you both saw something and were like, what the fuck? That's what I remember.
You're close.
Hell.
There were three of us.
Mm-hmm.
We I was 13 or 14,
Mm-hmm.
and we were sleeping in the living room,
Mm-hmm.
except we weren't sleeping
You were supposed to
because
be asleep.
there were what I can only explain as three, four, five, six people running at full speed back and forth over and through us while we lay terrified and screaming on the floor like, what the fuck is happening? I don't know, but it's happening. And like we all saw it and felt it. What we saw was like when we had our eyes closed and they stepped through us,
Uh-huh.
like the normal black of your eyes being closed turned up like black.
Oh.
There was no like we never saw like a physical anything in the
Uh-huh.
room,
Yeah.
but we felt them, we heard them for like 2 hours. This
2
It
hours!
went on for so long, and we were like shitting our pants. And then all of a sudden, there was a crashing noise
Uh-huh.
at the far end, and everything stopped. And we jumped up and like we ran into another room and turned the lights on until the sun came up. And then when we investigated, there was absolutely no evidence that anything had fallen or crashed or anything. But it sounded like every piece of furniture had fallen over in one room
Yep.
and nothing. But that's one of the few instances I have of having not just one, but two witnesses,
Witnesses.
and we all experienced the same thing.
Okay, one of the few instances, is that because no one was usually around when you experienced this stuff?
Usually,
Or
yeah. Oh,
there you
yeah.
go.
I mean, like, yeah. It's not like I would be in a crowded place and something would happen, and I'd be like, "Hey, did you all catch that?" It
Mhm.
was never that. It was like me alone for most of the time.
Question 2.
Hmm.
Do you ever remember having approximately 5 to 6 people in your house and running back and forth?
No, like it's
Real
not that big.
question.
It's not that big a place.
Okay.
Like it wouldn't even make sense. Like,
Question 3.
yeah.
Would it have been your house built on some place not I'm not saying anything about a burial anything. I'm saying at any time, could it have been a place where people would be running at full speed back and forth?
I actually, as a young kid, really tried to do a lot of research about what the land had been previously.
Yeah.
And the local library had like a historical room that they would not let me in,
Yeah,
which I
'cause you're
think it was just
gross.
because I was a little kid.
Yeah, kids are
And I was
gross.
like, I want to see the stuff. And they're like, you can't. I
You're
was
gonna
like,
steal it
but
and get it
I
grubby.
live here and this is the library. And like,
Nope.
what the fuck is the point of this place? And they're like, sorry. And like, I get it now that like you don't want some little kid,
With,
some
like, chocolate all over his fingers.
I'm a street urchin. I'm just picking pockets in Edwardian London.
Yeah.
Um, right. So here's what I know about the area. I mean, a long time ago, it had been farmland. Before that, it had been Native American. The um, like the house is like very close adjacent to a Catholic church that also owned a bunch of fields and woods and stuff.
Uh-huh.
Um, and the priest at that church was like a weird dude who would like tell me and my friends like bullshit stories if we were like unlucky enough to be skateboarding while he was around.
Ooh.
I mean, I think he was just trying to like have some good fun telling us
Do you,
about like
like, move a chair
Satanists.
around and sit on it backwards and be like, hey, kids, let's rap."
I mean,
And
no, it's more like, why are you hanging out in this parking lot when it's just a couple of kids skateboarding? Why don't you go home to your not wife?
Wait, nuns marry Jesus. What do priests do? Did they marry Jesus too?
It's a good
I'm not
question.
fa I'm not familiar with Catholicism.
I don't know. I think the whole point is they're a bunch of virgins. I think that's the
Uh-huh.
point, right?
Yep. Yeah, that's the point. A bunch of loser virgins.
Wait, was Jesus a virgin?
Meh, mm,
Here's the
eh,
question. Here's the question.
mhm.
Does Jesus fuck?
Bitch, you know he does.
I mean, he's a fucking cult leader, right? So
Yeah, and he hung
there's
out
no
with sex
question.
workers.
That dude fucks.
Yeah, he
And
does.
he's like, you know what? The rest of you guys, you don't fuck because I fuck. That's why you don't fuck.
Stay in your lane, bros, all
Yeah,
13 of you.
virgins. Silence.
All right, so the whole reason I asked, about stuff was maybe it wasn't ghosts, maybe it was just a time slip, and it was just some kids hanging out and being weird in what used to be their field. I don't know.
That's
Maybe it wasn't
interesting.
malicious or anything.
I did have an incident of missing time in that house also.
Tell me about that.
Have
Come
I told you about
on.
that one before?
I don't think so.
I was 11.
Mhm.
I had recently gotten a TV in my room. It was not very
Ah.
good. It had antennas. I was like
Yeah.
trying to like get stuff in,
Yeah.
whatever. It was late. I was watching Letterman. This was back when he was on from 12:30 to 1:30, so it was like just before 1 o'clock.
Mhm.
There was a commercial break. I went to the bathroom. I came back from the bathroom and Letterman was no longer on. And it was 4 in the morning and More Real People with Skip Wilson and Sarah Purcell was on.
Gross.
Do you remember that show?
Uh-huh. Yeah.
Yeah. So that was like the internet before the internet. They just had like
Yeah.
dumb clips of regular weirdos
Yeah.
doing stuff. And then they would be like, look at this weirdo.
It was like YouTube, only not as entertaining.
Yeah, it was a not very good YouTube.
Yeah, "Hey, check out this news clip we found." Eh, so When you walked into your room and it was 4 a.m., were you covered in pee and, like, your face mashed and it had the imprint of the tile of your bathroom?
That's everyone's favorite theory.
I
Either
mean,
that
it's plausible.
their theory is
Uh-huh.
you fell asleep and
Uh-huh.
didn't realize it, or
Yeah.
you like got up, went to the bathroom, came back, immediately fell asleep, got up again like 3 hours later to use the bathroom, and when you returned, you thought it was the first time.
That's a reach.
Well, I have no answer. All I
Okay.
know is I was really freaked out.
Uh-huh.
At first, I was like, where did my show go? I was enjoying my show.
Of course.
And then I was like, wait, why does the clock say like 3:56? And then I was like, is it just my room? Was there like a power outage and something happened? And then like I checked around the house. I was like, did the whole like I think that there was like something that was battery powered and it was also the same time as all the other clocks. And so I was like, what happened?
Theory number 2.
Please.
None of it was a haunting. It was all aliens.
I don't have any explanation.
I don't either. I'm just throwing shit out.
Yeah. Okay. So when people have missing time,
Uh-huh.
from my understanding, it's usually about 3 hours. But
Oh,
usually they show up in some other place.
not always.
Not always?
Mm-mm, mm-mm.
How
There've
does it
been
work
plenty.
when they're like in the same place?
There've been there've been plenty of reports of people like being in their car, seeing something, and then they like are suddenly back in their car and it's hours later and it's dark outside, or it's just obvious that it's hours later and they had no idea that they even went anywhere or that the time had passed. A lot of missing time that I hear of is in their cars or close to it.
Huh.
Hmm.
Now, here's another question. Does
Mhm.
anyone ever have missing time where they're with another person?
Yeah,
How does that work? Do both people experience the same missing time?
sometimes, not always. I think Betty and Barney? The Hills, they had missing time and were abducted together. Betty and Barney sounds wrong, but they're famously like one of the big couples that were abducted together and had missing time and whatever. But again, a lot in cars where you'll be driving around with somebody and then all of a sudden you're like, what just happened? And your clothes are on backwards. Whoops.
Doesn't this seem like people were getting roofied?
Yeah, but you don't have the roofie symptoms and there was no way to get roofied.
Isn't the whole thing about roofies that like people don't
When
know that something happened?
Right, but you wake up with a roofie hangover that's like 10 times worse than a regular hangover.
No, wait. I think that's wrong. I
That's
think
not
that
wrong.
because people
Maybe
were
now it's not
people would roofie themselves because it was like getting wasted but with no hangover.
Yeah, I know, I've done it, but
Have you really?
and I threatened to box some guy.
So wait, was it actual Rohypnol?
Yes. Yes, it was. I
Did you
think.
black out and have no
No.
memory of the stuff?
I don't think I did enough of it to make it bad, except for me trying to box a guy who said some terrible things, who was much bigger than me, and he did not back down. Um,
Did you have a fun night?
no, because
Oh.
I was taking care of people that had passed out.
Oh.
Yeah, who also did the thing. Mm,
Did you have a hangover?
I would I always had a hangover, I don't know. I don't remember.
Okay.
That wasn't the important part. I think that if you take enough to actually black out and pass out, you're gonna have the worst hangover.
Oh.
And, like, people 3 hours is not enough time. Like, you're gonna be out way longer than 3 hours if you were roofied.
Well, maybe it's not actual roofies, but like something akin to roofies.
Space roofies?
Or
Mm, mm,
regular chemicals of some kind
mm.
that like are available.
Space roofies? Mhm.
Maybe it's space roofies.
Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you.
I'm just saying, like going through like light years of space, it just in order to probe some random person in the butt seems like a.
Okay.
Aren't there like some aliens in your own quadrant that you can probe without
Yeah,
taking a
but
trip like that?
they're not human, so what's the point of doing scientific research and probing butts in your own quadrant when you don't have the human butts? They wanna know about the human butts. Tell us about your human anus. You won't? Okay, we're gonna space roofie you.
We're gonna get answers one way or another.
Yes. If you're not gonna give up the human anus, we're gonna take it by force.
Tressa.
I'm just saying that's what it is. It's non-consensual probing, and it's not cool. But that's not every abduction. Sometimes they just, like, wanna see your parts. I don't listen, there's plenty of consensual abductions. I'm
I
just saying.
I'm not saying I was abducted by aliens. I'm just saying that like I went to the bathroom and I came back and it was hours later and I have no
No, I was saying
explanation.
that.
I'm
Yeah,
not
I was
saying that I
saying
was probed over and over again for 3 wonderful hours.
No, I am. I'm saying that. It's fine. And, just because 'cause you're abducted doesn't mean they're gonna do science experiments on you.
Why are they abducting anyone?
Science!
And are they tagging the people? Like,
Yes!
like if
Yes! Yes,
so
they
all right,
are.
so how are they tagged? Is it a tag that we can see?
No, it's an implant. You get implanted with a little microchip thing that's from space, that's not a
Okay.
microchip.
Uh-huh.
Y Go Google
Um,
alien implants right now.
yeah, I'm sure that'll definitely take me to a place.
That's totally sane and correct and true. Uh,
So what you're saying is there's a
uh-huh.
thing, we can't see it, we can't detect it.
Oh,
If
you can feel it though,
you can
and
feel it.
people have gone to the doctor to get them removed, and it will move when he, like, cuts into your skin because it's like, nope, I'm science, don't take me out." I'm just saying, we've
So does it
huh?
move too fast for the doctor to extract it?
It moves too fast for the doctor to expect it to happen. Because why would that happen? That's crazy.
Does the doctor just give up? I cut into this person, I found nothing, something weird happened, I will look no further.
Yeah, he's like, "Get the fuck out of my office, I do not care for this." They've got X-rays, they've got all sorts of crap. I don't know. I haven't looked into it in years, but I just remember all this stuff from when I was really into it.
I got x-rays of my teeth today for the first time in years.
That's great.
They're looking good.
How are your gums?
Healthy. Healthy and well.
Fantastic.
And my dentist was like, "Ah, you are so lucky." Yesterday, I had a woman in here, 33 years old. It was her first time in the dentist in 8 years. I had to tell her the horrible news she's going to lose almost every single one of her teeth.
Oh my god.
Yeah, gum disease.
Oh, that sucks.
Yeah, so here's the thing. Am I afraid
Uh-huh.
of ghosts? No. Am I afraid of
Mm.
aliens? No. I brush my teeth, I floss my teeth. I'm afraid of real things like gum disease.
It's not great. But, with today's innovation, you can just get all implants. Just get a mouthful of implants. It's fine. It's very expensive, but it's fine.
I mean, if I were in that position, that is what I would do.
One tooth at a time.
I did it one tooth at a time. Oh, of course, you hate all rockabilly. So that includes all Johnny Cash, I assume?
No, not at all.
Oh, I thought you hate rockabilly.
I don't consider him rockabilly.
What in the world would be rockabilly if Johnny Cash isn't?
I don't know. 90s rockabilly is what it is.
Oh, like what's a 90s rockabilly band? Oh, like the Amazing Royal Crowns?
I don't know what that is.
The Royal Crown Review?
I don't know
Two
what that is.
bands who played on the same like stages sometimes, and both had just named themselves after the same pomade.
Oh, did
One
they
was a
fight?
rockabilly band and one was a swing band. And then
This,
they got into a legal battle over it.
did they ever do celebrity boxing?
I wish.
That's what needed to happen.
Right? It's like throw a punch, but it sticks to the guy's hair because it's so sticky.
A battle royale of just like pompadours. Yeah.
Those guys, no way. No, not a single one of those guys has thrown a punch. They are too concerned with their hair.
Of course, it took
Yeah.
forever to do.
Yeah. Don't hit me. I'm not going to hit you. Let's walk away and look good.
Yeah. Have a cigarette.
Yeah. Roll a cigarette and then have it.
Yeah. Or here's a Chesterfield. There's no filter.
Okay, so wait, you do in fact love rockabilly, you're telling me.
I don't know
Here,
what I'm telling you.
here's the thing. I had a similar thing. I was like, I thought I didn't like funk at all.
Uh-huh.
And then I was like rocking out to James Brown. And it's like, oh, James Brown is 100% funk.
Yeah, he is.
And so if you like James Brown, I have news for you, friend. You like funk.
But in my head, Johnny Cash is not even, he's adjacent maybe to rockabilly, but I wouldn't consider him rockabilly at all.
How? Okay. What are the rules for rockabilly? What is rockabilly?
I don't know. It's all I can think of is terrible 90s examples of just visual examples of rockabilly that I hate right now.
Okay.
Uh,
Lay them on me. Lay them on me.
well, it doesn't have anything to do with music though. I mean, it does, but like
Oh, it's
everything
just
that
like guys in like bowling shirts and that kind of thing.
so many dice, so many flames.
Yeah, dice, flames,
Get the
those
fuck out of
mud
here with
flap
that.
girls.
Oh, God damn it. Get out of this genre. I don't know. There's a lot of doo-wop that I place on rockabilly that I cannot with the
Wait, are you
doo-wop.
saying you don't like doo-wop?
I do not. Do not.
You do wop?
Josh, do you want to take that back?
You do wop like do wop? So wait, I was just rocking out to this song by the Coasters. Do you like the Coasters?
I don't know the Coasters.
I'm going to send you some stuff because they are funny along with being really fucking awesome. Or maybe you're going to hate them. I don't know. Like,
I don't know. Once
it's
you add humor, you're gonna lose me to some point.
really.
Sometimes, not always, not always, not always.
Do you
But
like
like
Weird
when
Al?
I love Weird Al. That's what
Do
I'm
you
saying. Not always.
you like Spinal Tap?
Yeah.
Do you do you like um I don't know. Like I'm trying to think what's intentionally funny because sometimes things are funny but they didn't mean to be. Or sometimes they
Oh,
mean
that's
to be funny
fine.
and they actually aren't.
Right. That's what I have a problem with, and I feel like a lot of musicians think they're funnier than they are.
Everyone thinks they are
Oh,
funny.
yeah, that's
This
true.
is a
That's true.
horrible truth.
Yes, yes, yes. But I feel like so many times talented musicians ruin their talent by trying to be cheeky, and it's like,
Yeah,
just don't.
I feel that.
But I'm also trying to outgrow that because it's just a little bit of me being too cool for school.
Yeah, but I mean, sometimes it works and sometimes it doesn't. And like, when it doesn't work, it's okay to be like, this isn't for me.
What are you saying, Josh?
You're allowed to like and you're allowed not to like whatever.
What are you saying about me?
I'm saying your tastes are your own and you're allowed to have them.
Oh, thank you.
I feel like you might be distracted. Are you
Yeah, I'm totally
sexting right now?
Yes. Hold on.
Oh, wait a minute. What did you
Spook
send me? Oh my
tits.
God. Madam, spooky tits indeed.
Uh-huh.
I'll just
Hold on.
wait for you to
Yeah, hold
file
on.
your
I gotta
taxes or
hold on,
whatever
hold
you're
on,
doing. Are you
hold on,
cutting
hold
your
on.
nails? Oh my God. Ladies and gentlemen, Tressa just went dark.
You can still hear me though.
What the fuck is happening? What? So wait, are you saying that you're watching me but
Uh-huh. I'm
you're
getting my spooky tits ready. Hold on.
oh no. Wait. This is for a general audience.
What? No, since when? Fuck those guys. Come on. Say something.
Okay. I don't know. This is weird. I feel like I feel very strange right now. You're here in voice but not in image. And I don't know what, like, are you changing costume? Did you change costumes?
Yeah, I put on my other costume that looks exactly like this one.
What just happened?
Magic, Josh. I don't. Are you new here?
I am new here. This is my first day.
Mm, welcome.
Thanks.
I'm a jerk, and you're the one that's not a jerk. And together, we're a couple of jerks.
Oh, that's right. We are. We're a couple of jerks.
Here's our dance that we usually do. Oh, wait, that's Jenny's dance.
Oh. Is
I
Jenny
forgot.
still on the chat?
I don't think so.
No?
I
Okay.
think she was like, you guys are going on too long about this bullshit, which is not wrong.
I don't know what we were talking about at that
I
point.
don't either. I think it was Christmas because she said Yule Cat.
Okay, well,
What time is it? Okay.
I guess thanks for the feedback.
What just happened?
Oh.
Yeah, so going further off of that, I hate talking about music more than just about anything in the whole world.
Okay.
That wasn't a note for you. I was just saying. I'm bad at it. I'm usually wrong about it, even though it's my own opinion. And I feel weird about it. So,
You can't be
anyway,
wrong about your opinion.
a lot of people disagree with that when I talk about music. So, it's fine.
I mean, well, whatever. You like what you like and you don't like what you don't like.
We know you're very accepting of other people's opinions. I get it.
Wrong again.
See?
Are you doing fun Christmassy things?
Nope. I haven't even decorated my house. I used to go all out every year, pull everything out of the basement, decorate, do more decorating, decorating. Nothing. Not a goddamn thing this year.
It's not too late. You can.
I
If you
don't want
choose
to.
to.
I you know what? I enjoy Christmas, but I just don't have the energy this year. It's too much.
Do you have lights?
Somewhere.
Do you like the lights?
You know what? I like the lights so much that I bought a curtain of Christmas lights for my front window, and I kept them there all year round. And sometimes they're on, sometimes they're not. I don't really know when though, because we have big curtains. So yeah, I like lights. To
Well,
answer
that
your
sounds
question,
nice.
it
So wait, you're
is
saying that like they shine out for other people on the street to see, but you don't see them because they're curtains blocking
correct.
your view on the inside.
Correct. That is not
Interesting.
what I intended originally, but that is how it ended.
It sounds like something you could probably rejigger in a few minutes if you wanted the
Mm.
other way.
No, because I have I've got very old, like probably 40-year-old curtain rods,
Mm.
and they're like parallel. So I would have to, it just would not work. It would be very extensive, and I don't care enough. Yeah, and we never open the curtains ever because Andy and I are both very light sensitive.
Hmm.
So,
And Baron?
I don't know.
Cool.
Yeah.
Um, what about some solstice jambos for your birthday?
Like decorations?
Some jambos.
I don't know what a jambo
I
is.
don't know. It's a word I just made up.
Oh, cool.
Are you gonna do some solstice jambos? Can't even say the word right.
Yeah, man, I have so many jambos planned. First, we're gonna go do the jambo down the street, which is convenient because I didn't even know they had jambos down the street.
Uh-huh.
And then we're gonna decorate with jambos all over the house. And then I was gonna make a jambo for dinner, but then I was like, you know what? We should order in some jambo. And then,
Oh, I
yeah,
want to do that.
it's so good. You got to get the specialty jambo place though.
Mm.
And then on the actual solstice, we're gonna jambo all over the place. It's gonna be great.
Gonna sacrifice a priest.
Yeah. Yes, of
It's
course
the
we are.
solstice. What else
Yes,
are you
that's what
supposed
you
to
do.
do? Jambo. Jumbo
Jambo.
jumbo.
Jambo.
Tressa, were you just communicating with Madam Spooky Tits?
That's right. That's how we communicate.
Uh-huh. Oh, hold on. Oh, yeah.
It's coming in great.
Hold on, let me just consult with my.
Coming in clear.
Yep, she says prospect looks good.
Great.
Signs point to yes. Outlook hazy.
Try again later.
Uh
It's later. Oh, sorry.
huh. Great.
Thank you.
You're welcome. Tressa,
Yeah.
that is all the time
Oh
we
my God, are
had
you
for this
serious?
episode.
We just started
I
talking.
know.
Oh
But you know
no.
what? I have 2 hours of missing time.
Oh no.
Oh,
Oh,
keeps
that
happening to me.
all the time since you were 0.
I mean, honestly, like since as long as I can remember back.
0.
Do you have like super early memories?
I don't have any.
All right. Your most
I
recent memory is right now.
What did you say? Can't remember. I have a terrible memory. I remember jumping on my bed as a child. I remember sticker murals on my bedroom. I remember wishing on a star for a Peanuts lunchbox and getting it. I remember
Do you still have that lunchbox?
no. And I feel like all of my other memories are memories I remember because I read them in my baby book.
Hey, do you remember that song, Charlie Brown? He's a clown.
Mhm.
That's the coasters.
Oh, okay.
Why is everybody always picking on me?
Huh?
That's the coasters.
Yep.
So you do know a coaster song.
I sure do, Josh.
You do wop indeed.
I didn't say I liked it. So there,
Take that.
guy.
Take it to the bank.
Hey, weren't we closing this up?
Oh, hey, guys, that's all the time we've got for this episode. Thanks so much
Oh,
for joining us. We'll be
no.
back soon with more On Fire Tonight.